Hello, welcome to our BNT unboxing video. Today we're taking a look at a mystery package. What could it be? Just a brown box. We do have a battery warning message on it, but what could be inside? I don't know. Yep, that's right. It's the Analogue NT Mini Noir edition. After many months, it's finally been delivered. Supposed to be delivered mid-July. We're now near the end of November, but it is here. This is the first one I've ever gotten from Analogue that has the barcode with what's inside of it on it, so I'm not sure they're trying to go more mainstream or what that's about. But yeah, so let's get the knife out and open it up and see what the hell we waited almost 10 months for. Yes, I pre-ordered this back in February. Before things went all crazy, I had pre-ordered this. This is just going to be an unboxing video of the whole system. This is not a review. First time opening it up. I do not have experience using this. I have experience using their other products. Number one, this one actually has packing foam in it. All the other ones really didn't. So clearly a much more premium item than the Super NT or the Mega SG. Very much premium. Take a look at the foam on this one. I will pull the foam off. No one's watching this for foam. Solid cardboard. Kind of feel like one of those Apple box cardboard quality. Let's open it up. I know what you're thinking. Hey, if you leave it sealed and wait 2-3 years, you probably could sell for $1,000. That may be true. But then I can't play it. So, you know, it's a toughie, but we're going to open it up. We're going to open it up. And not worry about the price and cost of this thing in 3-4 years from now. So, the cardboard is a matte finish. Why would you have a matte finish cardboard? I don't know. This thing is yeah, look at that. Just touching it. Alright. So let's put gloves on. Apparently we need gloves to open this box up. Hopefully I can clean that off. That looks really nasty. Okay, it kind of cleaned off, but as you can see... Alright, as you can see, this is black, and then there's a smudge right here. That's where my finger touched it. So, yeah, here's where the oils from my skin have touched the box. And it has completely discolored it. Talk about being an overly premium item where touching the box causes discoloration. It is what it is. So the box, again, not like the Super NT at all, has foam inside of it. This is a block of aluminum. Hopefully touching this does not cause discoloration like the box. Pull it out. Underside is nice and clear, so you can see them circuits. SD card loading slot on the side. Dual for the NES games and Famicom games. I do like the sound of that. That's nice. You got 4 ports in the front. 4 ports in the front looks cool, but realistically, I'm not sure how many games would utilize that. On the back, we have an out of focus picture. Yeah, so we have HDMI, RGB, I know you're thinking, that's VGA. Yeah, it's VGA, but it's sending out RGB signal, also S-video, apparently. You get your left and right, so you could hook up stereo directly to this. You have a headphone jack, which looks like it also has a mic input. Again, don't know what games use a microphone, but there might possibly some Famicom games. This right here, to be confusing, they put in Japanese. That definitely clarifies things for the American market. But I believe this is for the Famicom disk system. If you want to play any of the disk-based Famicom games, you plug up to this and you can play it. It's like a power, USB, and the power button. So this one's actually using a power supply versus a micro USB cable. So that's interesting. It's a little weird. So we pull out the protective foam. Then we have a foam pad. And you get some more goodies. We'll start with the little documentation, which is welcome to Analogue. You have a little line drawing of the console. In the back, you have controller and FPGA. And that's the spell I give you. So in the box we have HDMI cable with the Analogue logo on it. USB cable, that throw, with the 8-bit Duo logo on it. 8-bit Duo made the controller. The power supply for the system. And then, depending on what part of the world you are in, you would use one of these plugs, which I guess is kind of cool. How much does this bring out? 12 volts. So all the other systems would run off 5 volts, thus you could use USB. This needs 12. Presumably to operate S-video, or not S-video, but the VGA port may actually require more than 5 volts to operate. And the disc, the Famicom disc adapter plug may require some power as well. There's objects on here that probably require some power. So, makes sense. And then we pull out the controller. So here's the 8-bit Duo controller. Not sure why there's 4 buttons on it. Hold that thought. Hold it right there. Alright, so this is going to be a retake because my phone likes to only record for 10 minutes and not give any type of audible clues that it's going to stop recording. Yay, technology. Anyhow, so we're going to do a comparison between the 8-bit Duo controller and the original NES. Look pretty close, look very similar. From what I can tell, the dimensions are about the same. To my eye, one of them looks like it might be a little bit bigger. Like the original one looks a little bigger, but I may not be holding them perfectly flat, so there's that. But yeah, they look pretty close. The original ones are actually concaved, a lot more so than the 8-bit Duo. And again, these gray squares on the original one would have been cool to mimic on the 8-bit Duo, but they did not do that. Nor did they ask me, but size comparison, in case you were wondering how do they relate, they're pretty close. They're really, really close. The plastic's color is spot on. The front facing black, I can't really tell because this one is 35 years old maybe? I'm not sure if it was an earlier or later model, but it's over 30 years old. So the black plastic on this one might have been this color 30 years ago. But outside of that, it's very close. Weight's very similar. That's cool. And then underneath the controller, we have the adapter. So this adapter plugs into the console, thus wireless gaming. It would have been nice if it was integrated into the console, like the Analogue Duo has the Bluetooth inside of it, so the controller It just almost, you pick it up and go. There's nothing to plug into it. However, this does provide the option to hook it up and use with an original NES system, or Famicom system for that matter. No. Famicom cables were pre-attached, so not Famicom, but NES system. This does give you the ability to play a wireless control with that. So it is cool you have that flexibility. It would have also been nifty, neato, however you want to say it, if it was built into the console itself. But it is what it is, right? So this has been a first look, not a review, just a first look at the Analogue NT Mini Noir. The big takeaway is, if you bought one of these and have not opened it, put gloves on. The stupid box will discolor from the oils in your skin. This has been a first look. If you have any questions, please ask. I will not have good answers, but I will try. Thank you, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.